guy named Alex contacted me back in May, and he said that he had a double IPA and I think an American Pale Ale he wanted to send me, that they were in the fermenters then, and I agreed to do a video review of them and whatnot. Well, a couple months went by, obviously, and I never heard from the guy, and then we started talking again, and he tells me, well, the hops fell off of those. I don't know if I want to send you any, but I've got my first Pilsner going using the quick lager method that I've written about over on Brewlosophy. I'll link to that below. Cool, you know, hey, take your time, no rush. It only took about a month for him to finish the beers, threw them in the bottle. 3 weeks later, on my doorstep are 3 bottles of beer. All his first, I believe, a German Pilsner. Now, he had mentioned to me that he was interested in, or that he was inspired by Firestone Walker's Pivo Pils, which is a Saphir dry hopped German Pilsner. And it's a delicious beer, probably one of my favorite commercial Pilsners on the market right now. Well, got the 3 bottles, threw them in the fridge for a couple of days, and a good buddy of mine who's passed the BJCP exam came over, and I figured I'd pop the first one open and just share it with him, and then I took some notes afterwards. Well, we popped it open, we poured it. The beer looked good, slightly hazy, just as it does today. Whoa. Not super clear. Leads me to believe that maybe this was a bottle-conditioned beer based on also the slight, what looked like ring of yeast at the bottom of the bottle. So not the most beautiful looking beer, but very pretty. It holds a nice head, well carbonated. Bringing it up to my nose, I was just overwhelmed with the smell of noble hops. I think dry hopped Pilsners and lagers, not IPLs, whatever that is, but just standard German Pilsners, Bohemian Pilsners that are dry hopped with the right types of hops, that's the next wave, baby. We need to do that. This is amazing stuff. Take a first sip, and I get exactly what I expect from a Pilsner, that nice, almost sweet white bread type of flavor from the Pilsner malt. Really great noble hop character that goes from my nose back into my throat and all the way down into my freaking tummy. This thing is delicious. And I'm sitting there talking with my buddy, and he says, man, this guy's been brewing Pilsners for a long time. I said, oh, this is his first one, man. And he used the same quick lager method that I'm always touting. Well, that's when my friend tells me that he took second place in the state fair, California State Fair, for I think a Bohemian Pilsner using the quick lager method as well. So for those who are hesitant to try quicker lager methods, consider this. So the beer is delicious. I'm not going to spend too much time talking about it. It's a fantastic German Pilsner. I actually had a Pivo Pils last night, not side by side with this, but I know that beer very well. And this has a lot of similar character. It's not exactly the same, of course, and it's noticeably different, but not in ways that make this any worse by any means. This is absolutely delicious. It tastes good. It looks good. It feels good in my mouth. Everything about this beer is fantastic. Blah, blah, blah. Fine. Whatever. I already drank half of it. Now for the cool stuff. Alex, congratulations, man. This is big news, in my opinion, for somebody who's never made this style of beer before, who says that he likes to stick to style, not do anything too adventurous or what I call crazy with the beer. He makes a traditional style, adds some dry hops into it, submits it into a competition. I'm not sure what competition. Maybe it was NHC, I don't know. The beer ends up taking 3rd place in the Best of Show category, Best of Show round, judged by a Grandmaster judge, Jim Link, who scored his beer a 45. 45 out of 50. If anybody who's entered a competition, a good score is 35 or so. I mean, I'm proud of myself if I score above a 35. The highest I've ever scored, I don't enter too many competitions, F-16s, is a 41, and I thought that was pretty good. 45 on his first German Pilsner using a method that a lot of people poo-poo. That's fucking awesome, man. Alex, thank you for sending this to me. Thank you for sharing it with me. Good work. I'm not sure what else to tell you. I'm more excited about the fact that you scored so well and took 3rd place in Best of Show round than I am this delicious beer, I guess. But cheers to you all. Take care. Thanks for the beer, man.